Alright, hello gamers, welcome back to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today, we are jumping back into Windrose, and later on, we will be continuing Vampire Crawlers. So, I've had a busy day today. Chat, today, I did log into Windrose off-stream. I did not leave my home base, I just sat here and I played with Legos, so to speak. And those of you who've been watching my playthrough so far will probably notice that my storage is missing. I made a storage shed. Da, 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 da. Look at this. I even used different materials. I tried very hard to be creative, chat, and not just use just like, you know, make a big mud square as I tend to do. So you can see here, there's windows. I even hung a chandelier. Something I thought was pretty cool about this game, and I'm gonna show you guys right now because I had never tried it before. If I go to, let's see, is it under decoration? Yeah. So let's say you want to hang something from the ceiling, like, you know, this lamp. You could put it right there. But if you do a chain, you can, like, extend the chain, and then you can hang whatever you want on the end of the chain, like that. That's really neat. I don't think I've ever seen another survival game that lets you do something quite like that. So I'm going to very carefully remove that after showing you that. So I've got all my storage in here now. Have you found the boar pet yet? I have a whistle that summons a boar, if that's what you mean. I have that. His name is Truffle. This area right here, I'm not really sure what I want to do with this. These are all workstations that can be outside, so I've got these right here. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. In here, this is the cooking stuff. So this is the cooking room. There's windows to let the smoke out. So I got there. I put a drumstick sign over the door. And then we still have some more to do. We still got this building here. And I'm not really sure what I want to... I mean, I could just keep using it as it is, as a giant warehouse. Oh, I also put some torches on the dock so you could see it, see better at nighttime. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at right now, friends. So for now, I would like to farm the garden and get all of this. Are you going to hire the workers? If I have enough spare money, sure. But it just depends on, like, once I'm swimming in coin, then I will. Because they are quite expensive. Early on, at least. Okay. Alright, is that all of it? No, there's... Oh, that's right, because I gotta replant the seeds. For now, we're just gonna put the seeds in... Actually, hold on. Let's do that. I've got these miscellaneous boxes. We'll put the seeds here. I think the animal fat goes in there too. And flax fiber. I think this was my cloth-related box. That's going to go in there. Okay. So let's see. Someone said you're going to hire the workers. I think the workers are usually like 500 silver each. I have got 2,800 silver. So I guess I could get some right now. I could get like one or two and still be okay. Alright. One thing that kind of bugged me while I was making this was when I was making the... You see the stone floor here? Is when I was making the, like, wood floor, that's easy. It's got these huge things. The stone are these itty-bitty blocks. And it took way longer to put these down. It was, like, way more prone to error. Bit annoying. Oh, this is kind of odd, too. When the bonfire is not down, you can't build. So, like, right now I just want to make a stone floor and put the bonfire on top of it. But the bonfire, I guess, like, allows you to access your, okay, see what I mean? Like that right there? The stone blocks keep doing that. I don't know why. They're really jumpy. Like that. Okay. Let's move the bonfire up onto this thing. Alright, the smelting furnace and the kiln, and also I've got the merchant guy. I need to make him a spot too in our little town, such as it is. Let's see, floors and walls. I've been using these things as kind of like road. It works. There we go. See, look at that. Ugh. Okay. You can build without the bonfire, but you have to have the materials in your inventory. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna put this guy down to use him as like a measuring stick here. And then he needs a roof over him. Let's see. Walls. And it's roofs. I think he can just have a little roof. And this thing. There we go. Ubisoft is remaking AC Black Flag. Yeah, I've still never played that, so I guess if I want to play it, which I hadn't really ever thought about it, I guess I should wait for the remake to be done. I mean, it seems smart of them, honestly. From what I've heard, Black Flag is one of the most liked ones. That is my understanding. Let me try something here. Turn off snapping. That looks kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe it'd be better just to leave it open. Maybe a light? I don't know. That looks like his roof is going to catch fire. That still kind of looks like his roof is going to catch fire. There we go. Let's see. He needs some kind of non-torch light source. Why will this not go? Oh, wait. Is snapping still turned off? Nope, that's still terrible. What's going on? Do that. That might work. The problem was there was and still is no pirate game better than Black Flag.
My contacts can help.
I haven't played Black Flag, but I have heard many people in my chat say that the ship-to-ship combat in this is very similar to Black Flag. Would you agree with that? Those of you in chat that have played both. Okay, I've got a merchant guy. I would agree, yeah. Okay. Now there's stuff in the middle. What do I want to do there? Let's pick those two up. And where is this? Muck, how was your doctor's appointment? It was good. It was good. So, it was talked to the doc. I gave him the results of the barium test. he had me, like, sit in this chair that reclined, so I was kind of laying down. And then he's like, do I have permission to touch your neck? And I was like, yes, that's what I'm here for. And then he kind of, like, poked and prodded at, like, the muscles here. And he's like, does this hurt? Does this hurt? Yes, no. And, like, he's like, all right, make an E sound, make an O sound, while he was, like, manipulating stuff. And it was very interesting. But, you know, he was doing his thing. And then he's like, okay, have you still been doing the exercises each day? I said, yes. He's like, all right, I'm going to give you some new ones to do in addition to those. And they were called, what were they called? Hang on a sec. Hold on. Give me, I gotta open a private document to tell you. One sec. I will find the answer to this. Straw phonation. There we go. Straw phonation. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do... You know what? Hold on. I've been drinking water. I got a straw right here. Okay, so like if you have a straw and you try to hum through it, but if you pinch the end of it, if you're holding it and no air can go through it, sound can't go through it either. Like your hum doesn't work. I don't know the science behind that. It just is. He wants me to, like, pinch a straw like halfway shut, so that it's difficult, and then do the humming thing through the straw for a certain period of time. Do it with head up, with head down, with head right, with head left, and stuff like that, because it, like, I don't know, it, like, vibrates, you know, your vocal cords, and it gives them a workout. And he said, or if you want to have fun, you could do it in a cup of water, which basically just blows bubbles in the water. But he gave me a list of different exercises involving sounds and a straw. That I am supposed to add to the stuff that I'm already doing each day. So I'm like, okie dokie. And then we've got another appointment scheduled. However, the next one will be a video appointment, which I'm grateful for because it's like a 70-minute drive for me to get to his office. He's awesome and is my favorite of the doctors I've worked with so far, but very long freaking drive. Okay. Now, right now, I am wondering if I want to keep this big building or tear it down. If I'm going to keep it, at least let's, I'm inspired to at least make some, like, nice doors or something. Those are some tall doors. I don't think those are the right ones that I was trying to do. I don't know.
Muck, do you think the proposed GW2 change to relics, that is, putting them on weapons, will help or hinder the game?
First of all, Rack, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you. Second of all, what are you talking about? I truly do not know. Where was this proposed? Who proposed this? Like, did ArenaNet propose this, or just, like, some guy? Because this is the first I'm hearing about it. Some dude on YouTube? Okay, then they probably won't even pay attention to that. Yeah, I don't know of the proposal that you're speaking of. Like, heck, I proposed many things on YouTube, and they've hardly ever done any of them. Okay. So, if we keep this building as is, it's basically a giant workshop. Alright, so next up would be... Let's see, that's the jeweler's table. Stack of bottles, this thing. Alright, so crafting... There's the wheel. That's... Alright, and jewelry. Move some stuff around here. That's the alchemy table. That's the stove and pot and the reagent table. So those there. Okay. Jewel crafter's table goes with this thing that needs Meyer metal ingots, and I haven't yet acquired those yet. Haven't yet acquired them yet. Let's see, storage and beds. Hunting bed. Oh wow, that is majestic. Kind of want that like at the end of the room. Alright, so hold on. That and that and that. There we go. Nice. Alright, or that there, and then the table, like the little desk. Let's see, decoration. Goodness. Oh, wow. Did you finish Dad Space? Yes. What were your final thoughts? Fun game. Hated the ending. Not pleased with the ending. Alright, table, shelves. Do I still have a shelf in here? Yeah, it's up there. Alright, so each decoration we have from a category gives us another comfort point, which increases how long we have the rested buff, which increases stamina regen in combat. So I want to make sure that I have all these if possible. Oh my god. It's huge. Maybe do that outside.
Koki raided my stream with 7 viewers.
Koki! Yeah, I thought he said cocaine. I was like, what? Thank you, Koki. Appreciate the raid. Welcome. I am currently decorating my house in the pirate game to get a higher comfort level so that I have more stamina regeneration. Because my energy is tied to my comfort and how beautiful my home is, apparently. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Put a tankard there. My before bed grog. Food displays. Another tankard. I'm like Asmongold. I don't put my cups away. Small decorations. What was this? I don't remember. Did I have a decoration like this? I don't remember. Oh, I already had a tankard up there. Okay, we can get rid of that one. The grog will make you groggy, which should help you sleep. Is that how it works? I'll just hang some shell decorations right there. Books. Ooh, open scroll. That's gonna go on the desk. I was studying that before bed. Wait, is that like a bomb? Dude, I'm like studying how to make a pipe bomb or something. To my local FBI agent, that was a joke. Looks like a Molotov or something. Pier decorations. Oh gosh. Okay. Maybe just like, let's see, a crane? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat, honestly. Alright. Alright, need something for the next section. Stack of bottles. Next to the desk. I have a drinking problem. Military. Mucking cannon. Ornamental cannon. Gotta point that out at the water. You don't know who's gonna show up. Okay, hold on. We gotta extend this stone area. How'd the appointment go? It went okay. I actually just told the whole story of the doctor's appointment, so if you'd like to hear it, just rewind a couple minutes, and it's there. But the TLDR is it went okay, and I have some more physical therapy homework I'm supposed to do each day starting tomorrow. So I'm still hopefully on the mend. Doctor said he has scurvy. Eat an orange. Then you BK. Alright. Let's see. Core. Alright, there's the cannon decor. Alright, a banner. I think I have a flag on the roof. Yeah, I do. Okay. Alright, we're comfort level 23. I think that's as high as we get. Now, with that, I need to check what all I broke in here. Workbench, that's fine. Cooking, that's fine. Armor and clothes. Shoemaker's bench and material rack. Material rack is still there. The shoemaker's bench is not. I think I might have taken apart the shoemaker's bench and then used the mats from it to make some other decoration. Which means I'm gonna have to go, get more wood. More hardwood. Alright, so I need hardwood. Weaponsmith. Shipwright's workshop. Oh, I took that apart. Alright. Let's, maybe we put this in the corner. And then we move this guy. Alright, anvil. Kind of odd having this indoors, honestly, but do this for now. Can't do bellows. Alchemy is fine. I've got all that stuff up. Jewelry. Alright. Okay, so I gotta go get hardwood to remake the shoemaker bench, and then I'll be back to where I was. Okay. So, end result in my Legos today, chat. We've got higher decoration level, so higher comfort level, so more time with the stamina buff in combat. I made a warehouse here. I've got this area here. I'm not really sure if this is permanent or not. The merchant's got his own little stand over here, and we've got a cooking room in here. Alright. With all that... Ooh, there's a mess in my bag. Who did that? Let's see... Okay, I think that's most of it. Alright, throw that in there, throw that in there. What is this? Cornmeal. Throw that in here. Millstone parts. Yeah, I'll hang on to that. Or I guess I could put it there. Oh, the millstone. I can put the millstone back together. Where was millstone? There it is. Okay. Alright. So, one more thing. On our last outing, we learned that this weapon is amazing at fighting living creatures, but undead are becoming more common. And my old weapon, which doesn't... Well, actually, this isn't my old weapon. This is the cursed one that does the lifesteal. But a bigger weapon that doesn't rely on a bleeding debuff would be better for fighting undead. Additionally, I happened to see a YouTube short today that talked about the stats in this game. And apparently, the way that it works, like, you know, precision buffs, precision weapons, agility buffs, agility weapons, and so on and so on. But apparently the amount of damage you get from them is incredibly minuscule. Like, if you have a weapon that has, like, this has, like, C tier scaling, you don't even get 1 whole point of damage for 1 point of precision. You get, like, 0.45 or something. Like, it's a decimal point. So it's like... The general consensus from the nerds online is it's almost better to go all in on mastery, vitality, or endurance. And I've been mostly going vitality. Now, one thing that would be a side effect of that is that you could use any weapons you wanted. So if I do that, so I could bring this precision weapon for dealing with the undead, and then I could bring, or sorry, for dealing with the living, and I could bring just a big chonkin weapon for dealing with the undead. So I've got this Soul Eater's level 240. Where was... Hold on. What did it take to upgrade Soul Eater? Iron. I'm out of iron. Okay. So... Soul Eater has this ability, you hit F, and it does this, and it, like, drains life from everything around you, but I don't know how much damage it does. For now, we're gonna take this one, because this one is level 10. And level makes a massive difference. But maybe once I get iron, I will deal with that. Okay. Alright. Do you like 10 in mastery? I think it's worth it. Okay. Hardwood. Over here. Muck, did you figure out hewn stone? Not yet. We need to get hardwood and iron to get the stuff that I just broke back up and running. And then I will start working on that again. Alright, so real quick, if I say 254 and then he bleeds for 22, 599. Yeah, so this huge weapon, much better at undead. So 254, and now he's bleeding for 44, or 599. Yeah. So it might be better to have a anti-living weapon and an anti-undead weapon. Alright, I need to find a grove of those really hard trees. The trees that have the hardest wood. Maybe I have to wait till morning for them to come out. Could get sulfur while I'm here. I don't really need it right now, but I don't have a lot of it, so I could stock up. What am I hearing? Oh, wolf. Do you want some? I think those are the trees we need. At this point, my hotbar is getting rather crowded. Got greedy. Okay, is the area safe now? I think it's okay. Alright, let's start from the top of the hill, and then if we're lucky, they'll, fall onto other trees as they